And if you say my name fast enough, I'm sure some of you will be reminded of a particular Korean dish. I blame my mother for that. Bless her soul. But my full name is Ken Tong Albert Chee. Now, neither one of those, all these names are bad, okay? But so I thought Ken was the least of abuse that I will elicit the least of all the abuse that I get when I was growing up. But anyway, be that as it may. I'm only telling you this because I think that it's really critical to understand names. In our field, in my field especially, we have students coming to you with first and last names that are the same. We have kids coming to you with names that you can't tell whether it's the first or last name. We have kids coming to you with very, very, very long names. We have kids coming to you with very, very short names. And we have kids coming to you with not gender-specific names, for example. So it makes some of our lives a little bit difficult at times in how to approach this with sensitivity, with a little bit of in how to deal with those kids. And that's the kind of background I'm bringing to this discussion here. I was asked by Maggie just yesterday to see if I could come and give you an overview of my office. I want to do this in a spirit of transparency. I am transitioning out of the Office of Bilingual Education for Foreign Language Studies. I'm heading to the Office of Higher Education, where I will be working on the next generation teacher certification examination. I was just telling Ola that we are working on the birth to 2 multi-subject certification right now. So we just had a discussion about that. The Office of Bilingual Education and Foreign Language Studies was constituted about 6 years ago. Previously, it was simply known as the Office of Bilingual Education. So foreign language education came into the fold, and we work with students with limited English proficiency, students who are biliterate, bicultural. We work with students who are studying a language other than English. We work under the aegis of Title III. NCLB Title III. I'm sure most of you have heard of that. It is a government-funded program, and under Title III, there are 2 specific programs. That's the Title III Limited English Proficiency Program, and that's a Title III Immigrant Program. As I was explaining to Mary, Title III is a supplemental program, and it is intended to serve students in grades K to 12. So it does bypass the earlier grades. And that has to do with accountability. So if you want to know a little bit about allocation, I'll be glad to explain that to you. Under immigrant, we abide by the federal definition of what an immigrant student is. Again, that is for students in grades K to 12. Then we have the state regulation, Commissioner's Regulations, Part 154. Part 154 governs the mandated minutes of programs and minutes of instruction that districts are obligated to provide districts in grades K to 12 again. And I'd like to talk a little bit about that because that's a critical piece. We see 154 and then Title III as this one continuum of programs and services. So let's talk about 154. 154.
Let me interrupt.
Sure.
Can I turn the fan on in the room?
You do what you need
Okay,
to do.
it gets loud, that's why I was just
Sure.
want to
Yeah,
ask.
that's fine.